Hello, welcome back to another theory of the Masters of the Air. Is anyone from the 100th Bomb Group still alive today? The military series Masters of the Air provides a frightening look at the 100th Bomb Group during World War II, but are any of the squad members still alive today? An overview of the contents. Masters of the Air, created by Spielberg and Hanks, is a gripping and poignant depiction of the 100th Bomb Group's adventures during World War II. As of February 2024, only 4 members of the 100th Bomb Group remained alive. While they do not feature in the series, the 4 veterans made a special appearance at the premiere to reminisce about their wartime experiences. Let's begin. But, warning, spoilers ahead, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below. The Apple series Masters of the Air provides a frightening look at the gallantry of a group of soldiers who served valiantly throughout World War II. Produced by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks, the series tells the true story of the 100th Bomb Group, a group of soldiers attacking German soldiers in a bomber known as the Flying Fortress. It serves as a companion series to their prior works, Band of Brothers and The Pacific, both of which provided insight into legendary wartime events. The series is based on Donald L. Miller's book, Masters of the Air, America's Bomber Boys Who Fought the Air War Against Nazi Germany, and provides viewers with a devastating vision of World War II from above, as well as the bomb group's traumatic experiences. Masters of the Air has been described as a compelling and emotive series that depicts the group's aerial fights in detail and accurately. As of February 2024, 4 members of the 100th Bomb Group remain alive. John Luckadoo, often known as Lucky, joined the United States Army at the age of 19 and served as a pilot, flying 25 combat flights with the 350th and 351st Bomb Squadrons until leaving in 1944 at the age of 22. He later married, had a kid, and collaborated with war correspondent Kevin Moore on a book titled Damn Lucky, which provides a thorough and detailed account of his time with the 100th Bomb Group and the tragedies that everyone encountered during the war. James R. Rasmussen, at 20, joined the group in December 1944 and served as a navigator in the 349th Squadron, flying 33 missions. He directed the bomber to its targets despite adverse weather and German fighter jets. Rasmussen went on to fly relief flights to the Netherlands, dropping food supplies to the public. After the war, he married, had a family, and now speaks at schools about his war experiences via NPR News. Henry Cervantes, also known as Hank, was one of the group's few Mexican-American pilots. He flew 26 sorties as a member of the 349th Squadron and survived a suicide assault by a German Me-109G on April 7, 1945. Following his discharge, Cervantes worked as a program coordinator and government servant, striving to promote new chances for Latinos. He later published an autobiography, Piloto, Migrant Worker to Jet Pilot, in which he chronicled his life before, during, and after the war. Robert Wolfe enlisted in 1942 at the age of 18 and trained as an aviation cadet. He was a member of the 418th Bombardment Squadron, which flew 7 missions until being shot down over France on September 16, 1943. Wolfe spent 19 months as a prisoner of war in the Stalag Luft III camp until being released in April 1945. Wolfe returned to California after the war and married his long-term fiancée. He was eventually awarded the Air Medal and the Distinguished Flying Cross for his wartime service via the 100th Bomb Group Foundation. Are the 100th Bomb Group's surviving veterans featured in Masters of the Air? Austin Butler appeared in the film Masters of the Air. Masters of the Air shows the difficulties and tribulations of the 100th Bomb Group during the war. The group consisted of 35 crew members, for a total of 350 men. Many notable members appear throughout the episode. However, with such a vast group, it would have been impossible to include everyone in the series. Luckadoo, Rasmussen, Cervantes, and Wolfe are not among the cast and characters in Masters of the Air. The 4 surviving veterans did not feature in the series, but they did make a special appearance at the Masters of the Air premiere in Los Angeles. They attended the premiere with Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks, and the series cast, and the audience gave them a standing ovation. Luckadoo spoke in an interview about watching Masters of the Air and reflecting on his own wartime experiences in comparison to the series depictions. What happened to Masters of the Air's main characters? By the end of the war, the 100th Bomb Group had lost 229 planes, 923 pilots had been captured as prisoners of war, and 757 had been reported dead or missing. The group's losses earned them the nickname the Bloody Hundredth. The cast of Masters of the Air portrays genuine pilots whose lives took diverse turns after their traumatic experiences during the war. Lt. Curtis Biddick, portrayed by Barry Keoghan, was one of 4 pilots killed in a plane fire in Regensburg in 1943. Hale Clevin remained in the Army after the war, serving in Korea and Vietnam before retiring in 1955. He eventually earned degrees from Harvard and George Washington University and died in 2006. John Egan married and had 2 daughters before dying of a heart attack in 1961. Major Harry Crosby was the bomb group's lead navigator and flew 32 combat missions during his Air Force career. He returned to America after the war and worked as a faculty member at Boston University until 1984. Crosby died in 2010 at the age of 91. His autobiography, A Wing and a Prayer, was later used as source material by the producers when they created and developed Masters of the Air. Thank you for watching.